Okay, hello everyone. I'm Dee. Today I want to present our paper, Improving Bot Response Contradiction Detection while Utterance Writing. So we are from the Amazon Alexa AI. So first of all, I want to talk about our motivation. So currently, there are many neural models for generating the dialogue responses for the multi-turn open domain dialogues. However, many of them may generate responses that are contradictory against themselves. And here is the table to show one example. In the left figure, we show one original dialogue between the human bot and those two utterances from the bot that are highlighted by the red color. They are contradicting to each other. So we now need a contradiction detector to detect these contradictory utterances so that we can avoid using them. However, many system responses may turn to contain anavers or ellipses, which lead to a lot of difficulty for contradiction detection. So we want to first rewrite these responses to resolve the coreferences and ellipses, and then we perform the contradiction detection on the rewritten utterances. And again, in this table, we show one example in the right figure. And we show one rewritten dialogue by rewriting the bot utterances. Like in the first utterance, we resolve the coreference, and the last utterance, we resolve the ellipsis. And by making up this kind of the missing information, we can make the detection easier. And then we want to talk about how we connect the data for rewriting. So first of all, we subsample 6,000 and 4,000 dialogues from the DD dialog and BST respectively as the training data. And we also subsampled 400 dialogues from the two datasets as the test set. And for each dialogue, we only use the first 6 utterances. And for the first 2 utterances, we use them as the context. And then we ask the annotators to write the remaining 4 utterances as the human references. Finally, we have obtained 40,000 samples for training and 3,200 samples for testing. And for modeling, we have been using the sequence-to-sequence models, which can be T5 pixels or BART. And later, we also want to talk about the contradiction detection model. We use a sorted model, which is named as the structured utterance-based approach, SUP approach. And in this approach, we pair the last system utterance with every history system utterance as the premise and hypothesis pairs. And then we can treat this kind of the issue or problem as the natural language inference task. And here's the table to show the data statistics. Okay, so let's talk about some of the results. For rewriting performance, we first evaluate the rewriting performance using both the automatic and human evaluation. And for automatic evaluation, we have been using the Blue Rouge score and also EM score and F1 score. And for human evaluation, we subsampled 100 rewritten utterances and then check the correctness and completeness, these two kinds of aspects. Finally, we show that the contradiction detection performance with the help of the rewriting. We first of all show the baseline performance without using any rewriting. And then we show the baseline performance by using rewriting techniques from other papers. Like we can use a off-the-shelf co-reference resolution model for rewriting. And we can also use the rewriting models that have been trained on other datasets like Carnot, Gunrock, and Model. And finally, we show the performance using our rewriting technique and see how it can benefit the contradiction detection. And we can see that by comparison, by using the rewriting, we can improve the contradiction detection performance by a lot in all kinds of the metrics. For example, the F1 score, AUPR, and joint accuracy by at least 4 to 5%. Okay, thank you so much for attention. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Here is the paper link.